Eddie can't.
Hi, David.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
It's been a great week. I can't complain.
Awesome. So another episode. What episode is this?
This would be episode 7 of the Dudes in Kansas show. All right.
This is David, and I am Kent.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll give you a breakdown. We've got some funny news. Another Florida man. This happens to be the Mannequin Man. Movies, Mannequin, and music. Nothing's going to stop us now from the movie Mannequin. So if you can't tell this is a Mannequin-themed episode, here we go.
Here we go. All right. So, David, let's do a little bit of small chat here, our weekly things. How did your week go today? Or how did your week go?
That's my sentiment. That's my sentiment exactly. It's been a great week. It's been a long week. Really busy. Quite a bit of work in the architectural realm for me this week. Project bid, pre-bid yesterday. On-site visit during construction. A lot of CA work, construction administration for those of you that aren't in construction and architecture. And had a review at work that went well. So I cannot complain. It was a great week.
Fantastic.
Yourself?
Got a lot of work done. Beautiful weather here in Kansas. Spring is here. Cool weather. Boy, it got hot this week a little bit.
It did. It was in the 80s on Wednesday, and then we were shocked Thursday morning.
Oh, man. We actually broke freezing here, I think, last night. I think it was like 31 degrees.
Oh, man. I know Mary brought in the plants, protect the vegetation that we can that are potted, and everything else. You just have to pray to God that it's not going to freeze.
That's right. I think in even way western Kansas, they had a blizzard. Yeah.
It was that Arctic bomb or whatever term they call it. I don't know.
I'm telling you, the weather here can be absolutely nutty. Maybe that's why they call it the transitional zone.
Yeah, it's Kansas. Wichita and most of Kansas flip a coin, and that is going to be the weather for that hour. Flip the coin again, and it could be something completely different. So, welcome to Kansas.
Welcome to Kansas. All right. Well, let's start with our first topic. And you know, David, how I love to read about funny news. And today's funny news comes from another man from Florida. Something must be in the water in Florida, I'm telling you. Anyways, the story goes that, please, I need to check my notes here. A man accused of attacking his mother in Florida after she refused to dress his mannequin. Yes, I don't want to judge this person. I feel bad for him. I mean, his poor mom, maybe she never saw a famous movie from the 80s. David. Kim Cattrall, Andrew McCarthy, James Spader, G.W. Bailey, 1987, Mannequin.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, Kim Cattrall, there was awakenings going on within my prepubescent mind. That movie, I could not get enough. I could not get enough of her, and I had dreams. I had dreams about you. I had dreams that went on for days. And it was, I wanted my own mannequin that would come to life.
Yes, there's no lie. Kim Cattrall was absolutely gorgeous, beautiful.
Still is.
Absolutely. And, you know, she's old enough to be our mothers. You do realize that, David. But she still looks good.
She may be old enough to be my mom, but I don't mind.
Anyways, so I want to talk about this Florida man and the mannequin situation, because maybe he is having picturesque issues like Andrew McCarthy did, which, by the way, Andrew McCarthy was in the movie Weekend at Bernie's, which was an awesome movie. But I want to read you a blurb from what, thank you, Wikipedia had said about the movie. And it's a young artist searching for his vocation makes a mannequin so perfect he falls in love with it. But after finding this mannequin in the store window, he gets a job at this store and his creation comes to life. So I'm thinking, I want to have hopes for this gentleman. I don't want to judge him too bad. Maybe he's thinking that his mannequin is going to come to life.
I know that when I was a young kid, I wish my mannequin would have come to life.
Okay. So anyways, for this guy in Florida, maybe you've seen the movie Mannequin. Maybe your mother hasn't seen the movie Mannequin, but our viewers out there, please go see this cool movie. It's a really fun, just stupid 80s movie, which had a really cool soundtrack into it. I don't know if anybody remembered Jefferson's Starship. And with that, they had a song they wrote in there that was pretty popular, not as popular as one I can think of. Nothing is going to stop us now. Their other famous one, David, I think you could remember, it was...
We built this city on rock and roll.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And they had that, they had that whole, the news commentators in the middle of the song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the music video is pretty prime, let me tell you.
Exactly. Exactly. But a couple of fun facts about this movie. We know that Kim Cattrall, she been, just tons and tons of movies. She's probably best known for her role in Sex and the City. There was Andrew McCarthy, fun-loving dude from the 80s. Weekend at Bernie's is one of my favorite movies. Another one, which I thought was really neat, James Spader, which, David, if you guys, anybody's seen the Avengers movie, he was actually Ultron.
No way, man.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Exactly.
Thank you, James Spader.
Exactly. And then there was G.W. Bailey, and he was in all those Police Academy flicks.
Oh, yeah. I remember the sergeant.
Oh, yeah.
Or captain. I don't remember his position, but I remember the movies.
Exactly. Those were just, these were just funny 80s romp movies. You would just sit down and, it was fun just to watch. They were not intelligent. They didn't win any Academy Awards or anything, but it was just a fun movies to watch, and Mannequin was right up there. And I could remember when, I was like 8, 9 years old watching this movie, just being mesmerized.
Well, it's like the Police Academy movies, all of the comedies in the mid-late 80s, just the depth of quality in the acting and the just the level of comedic talent was incredible. And some people could, the critics will probably get in there and be like, oh, well, this was pan this movie or pan that movie. There's always this high art to movies. However, sometimes you just need a good laugh and a ridiculous story, even how outlandish it may be that a mannequin comes to life. And if I remember correctly, she was a cursed pharaoh's daughter.
That's correct. Very good memory.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, but I distinctly remember that beginning section that happened in ancient Egypt, and then frozen in time for years as a mannequin.
Exactly. And nobody believed poor, his name is Andrew McCarthy, and I feel embarrassed. I should have his name for the movie in this thing, but nobody believed him.
No, they didn't. They thought he was crazy.
They thought he was crazy until up to the very end, before she was right to go into the shredder of doom.
Oh yeah.
And then she finally came to life, and then everybody was like, "Oh, this dude's not off his rocker."
Yeah, it's the kind of crazy antics. It kind of reminds me of Splash. I know I'm throwing a movie in here that's completely different than what we're talking about. Where was it? I can't even remember the actors, but the Daryl Hannah plays the mermaid, and
that's right.
Yeah. It's those kind of movies. There were a lot of that style.
There was like, exactly, Joe versus the Volcano with Tom Hanks in it.
Yeah.
There was the funny movies with Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes. again, those are great for young boys that are.
Another movie that came out matter of fact, this time almost 30 plus years ago. And I bet you remember it. It was with Tom Hanks in it, The Money Pit.
Oh, yeah. Mary and I just recently watched that again, and that is a great movie. That house is a piece of crap.
Oh, my goodness. Wasn't that in bad shape? Dude, I'm telling you, sometimes I feel very fortunate because I haven't had a lot of problems with our home or anything like that. But I have dealt with older homes in the past, and they can be a money pit.
Yes, they can. You can sink as much as you'd pay for a brand new home into an old home.
Yes. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. As a matter of fact, I'm going through a little project right now in my house where I'm trying to upgrade the countertops and add, a pantry. And I'm learning that it is very expensive.
Yes. Construction's expensive, and it's always more expensive than you think it's going to be, unfortunately.
So
it just is.
The money pit is very relatable right now.
I understand.
I'm like, wow. But to the Florida Man, if you ever get the honor to watch our cool little television show that we got going here, look, man, I want you to know that if you think your mannequin's going to come to life, it's cool, man. It might be cursed. And you need to tell your mom to watch Mannequin, okay? So good luck out there. Don't hit your mom. We don't condone violence on moms.
No, mom brought you in this world. She can take you out, so don't attack mom.
That's right.
And if she doesn't want to dress your mannequin, maybe that tells you a little something.
Exactly. Okay, buddy? So just chill out, watch the movie Mannequin, and be happy.
So, Kent, what are... we have Jefferson Starship.
Yes.
And nothing's going to stop us now, but what are some other great tunes from Mannequin?
Oh, man, that's a great one. There was a Belinda Carlisle song, and I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of it is. I apologize, David, but there was Belinda Carlisle. There was also... there was another song from the 70s that was in it that was really, really good as well, and I can't remember it. I'll have to get back with you, David. I apologize.
Okay. No problem. And leave comments. Leave them below. Tell us the other songs from the movie that you really enjoy, or characters from the movie that you enjoy. And if you don't remember the movie, go watch it and then leave us a comment.
Yes, that's a great idea. I'm curious to see what you guys think of the movie Mannequin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. All right, David. Well, I know that's pretty short. All we have is talk about today is our movie Mannequin. What else is going on in your fascinating, cool life?
Well, man, I got to think about this.
As we paused to think about what we should talk, I apologize, David. We should have come up with some more fodder here.
This was a little shorter than we thought it was going to be.
It was. I was hoping Mannequin would turn out to be something really exciting, but it apparently was not.
Well, no, it was exciting. It just didn't spiral into something else. And that is the way of any conversation and any interaction. You never know where it's going to go and where it's going to take you, but enjoy the ride, because it's the experience that is the most important part. It's not necessarily even the subject. So,
well said.
Enjoy your own adventure and choose one of the other videos or podcasts and listen to them and tell us what you think. This is David and Kent from the Dudes in Kansas show. Subscribe, like, share, pass it around, whatever you do, whatever social media you're interacting with, share it. And if you like it, and if you don't, please share it and leave a comment and tell us what you think.
Well said, David. Appreciate it. To all you out there, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.